What's going on, my adult and teen BBC students? We are going to get started with our week 4 material today. I figured it was a nice day, so we're going to try to do class outside today. If it's a nice day when you guys are watching this, go outside, enjoy nice weather. But what we're going to do first is we're going to go through our warm-up. So before we do that, let's bow in here. Right hand in a fist, left hand in a palm. All right, so our warm-up is going to be all stances today. Before we really get into holding any stances, I just want to review our crooked crane stance and our forward 4-6 stance one more time. So for our crooked crane stance, remember it starts from a normal crane stance, and we're turning our knee off to the side, flexing our foot, and kind of leaning over slightly over top of that foot. All right, with those hands right now, let's just chamber them up. All right, so we take our leg up, crooked crane, don't mind the sirens. All right, ready? Crooked crane stance, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, let's do it on the other leg. That way we're strong on both sides here. Right, taking that left leg, remember, make that crane stance, flex that foot, turn that knee outward, lean slightly. All right, ready? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, now for our forward 4-6, we're gonna be taking in our horse stance, and we're gonna be leaning slightly to one side here. All right, making it so that our back leg in this case has 40% of our weight, and our front leg has 60%. All right, so we're gonna be not only leaning over one leg, we're also gonna be turning our waist and our hips and kind of facing that one direction to make this a forward 4-6 stance. So we're leaning into that stance there, all right? Same thing, we can go the other way. We take that weight, we do 40 on this leg, 60 on that leg, lean, and we have our forward 4-6, but facing the other direction now. All right, both legs need to be bent. It's just we have more weight over one side than the other. All right, so practice it on both sides, just going through your forward 4-6 and your forward 4-6. All right. All right, so we're gonna get into holding some stances. It's gonna be a leg day workout today for our warm-up. Let me open up my timer. We're going to start off with a horse stance that we're going to hold for 1 minute. All right, a 1-minute horse stance. Ready? Feet apart, toes in, back up straight, and drop on down and hold. And this can be any level horse stance here. I kind of just go low automatically, but you guys can have a horse stance here, that's fine, just no straight legs. All right, still keep that bend, all right? Holding that horse stance. All right, good job, shake it out. We're gonna move on to a different stance next for our warm-up. All right, we're gonna be doing our bow stance next. If you guys have something you can make a line with, I don't think I have anything out here with me, but try to have your legs on one side of the line, all right? Or sorry, each leg on either side of the line, all right? We don't wanna be on a tightrope. We wanna be either side of the line, one leg bent, one leg straight, toes pointing the same direction, all right? So we're gonna do both sides of our bow stance, holding 1 minute for each side. Get ready. And get into the bow stance. Pick either side you want first, and let's hold it. sure that knee is over top of that toe. That's what I just corrected on myself. So make sure you guys are putting that knee over top of that toe. Both heels flat. Good job, shake it out. We gotta do the other side now. Shake it out, same thing, make sure we're not on the same line. Feet apart, toes in, and try to put that knee over the top of the toe right away this time. That way I'm not adjusting my stance halfway through. Ready, and hold. Good job, shake it out. All right, now we're gonna have our rest stance. For my black belts, or anyone that really wants a challenge, I want you to try to get all the way down if you can, turning that foot out, that front foot out, one leg behind, having either the knees touching or having the knee that's in the back kind of threading the needle and going underneath of your other knee. All right, you can either hold it this low. My ankles have been kind of bothering me today, so I'm not gonna go this low, but I challenge some of you guys to hold this super low rest stance. All right, anyone else? And let's just do a normal rest stance. It isn't super low. Following with me, we're just gonna be going here and holding for that minute. All right, ready? And turn that front foot out. Either drop all the way down or touch those knees together, and let's hold. It should also be an exercise for your chambers. Really focus on those as well. Don't let them go loose. All right, try to keep them back. Time. All right, we're gonna switch sides. We're gonna do the other leg in front, other leg behind. I just did that side. Other leg in front, other leg behind. Same idea, either going all the way down or just holding a nice rest stance for 1 minute. Get ready. And drop, hold. Periodically check your own stances, all right? Make sure toes are facing the correct direction. You know, critique yourself. You know, we should be our kind of our biggest critics, right? We should look at ourselves and be able to pinpoint what's going on and correct it. Good job. All right, we got one more set of stances to do. We have our dragon riding on both sides. Dragon riding is basically everything I tell you not to do with a bow stance, you do it with a dragon riding stance, all right? Our back leg is bent, our heel is up, all right? So it's basically my nightmare of a bow stance, but it's a great dragon riding stance, all right? So still, you know, same idea, we don't want the feet on the line though, all right? We don't want the feet on a tightrope, we still want them on either side, all right? We're gonna have one foot back, kind of on the ball of our foot and bent, other leg bent with the knee over top of the toes again. So you sideways here, all right? So we're gonna do that 1 minute on each side. Ready? And hold that dragon riding. In case you can't see, my heels up. I got long pants on today. Good. All right, we have one more stance to do. Our dragon ride on the other side. All right. Stances are really important, right? So we want to make sure we're working on those. Don't, you know, just because I can't see you, don't lax your stance, all right? Make sure you're still working hard on your stances. Because I'll know when we get back who's been working hard or not. All right, ready? Dragon riding. And let's go. Remember to focus on those chambers too. Something that can very easily slip your mind is your chamber. Time. All right, good job. Shake out those legs. Put my timer off to the side here. All right, so last thing we're gonna do, or not last thing we're gonna do, next thing we're gonna do is our technique for today, which is gonna be our downward back fist. All right, a lot of times our back fist, you know, we're hitting with the back of our hand still. A lot of times our back fists are this way, you know, snapping that back fist out, getting back to that stance. This one, we're gonna be bringing our back fist downwards, all right? It's gonna be attacked more to the collarbone area, all right? So we're going kind of into, you might recognize even this motion from some of our forms, even into some of our chambers, all right? That downward back fist is kind of a rolling back fist down into an attacker's collarbone. So what we're gonna do, start with our hands up, take our front hand, we're gonna roll it into ourselves, point our elbow at our target, and then strike downward with the back of our hand. All right, roll it in and strike down. Roll it in, strike down, roll it in, strike down. All right, we're gonna do the same thing with our backhand. All right, we're rolling it into ourselves and then striking down over top. Rolling it in, down, rolling it in, down. All right. This allows us to spot our target first. Just like our normal back fist, we use that elbow to find our target first. We're still using the elbow for the same purpose. All right, we're finding that target with our elbow and then snapping that back fist. This time it's just going at a downward angle. All right, so let's do our front hand, 1, back hand, 1. Good. Front hand, backhand. Front hand, backhand, front hand, backhand. Good. All right. So when we're throwing this downward back fist, which makes sure you're still striking with some power, don't place it. All right. So I'm just gonna say go. I want you guys working for 30 seconds on your own, throwing those downward back fists. All right. Ready and go. All right. Practice that on your own for a little bit. When you're done those 30 seconds, we'll start back right here. All right. So next, I want you kind of moving around. All right. We work on shadow boxing every once in a while, but I want you to shadow box specifically with just this technique. All right. If you have a wide enough area, it's gonna be perfect. If not, just pretend that your scenario is different. Right. Every shadow boxing should be something we can apply. So when we're doing shadow boxing, we have a big area, we can move a lot. If we're getting attacked in a small area, we're not gonna be able to move that much. So we still want to apply that same ideals of shadow boxing as in protecting ourselves and applying those skills. But if you have a smaller area, you're going to have to adapt, just like in a real life situation. So I want you guys moving with as much space as you have, throwing those techniques. All right, moving around, throwing those downward back fists as many times as you can. All right, if you're in a short area, all right, just throwing those downward back fists, changing targets. All right. Even if you don't have that much room to move, I still want you guys kind of shadow boxing with that technique. All right, do that for a little bit. All right, so after that, hopefully downward back fist makes a little bit of sense to you guys, a little bit of sense, because we're gonna be using that again when we start going over our sections today. We're gonna be doing section 1 and 2 today, sections 1 and 2. So we're gonna start off, have you follow with me here, because this should be review at this point for you guys. Start with our focus stance. Wrists together. Flower rest stance. Crooked crane. Knife hand chop. Reach looking down. Palm strike. Forward 4-6 here. All right. Let's do just that again. Let's do section 1 again. Right? Reach, flower, pull, chop, reach again, palm. One more time, broken down. Reach, flower, pull, chop, reach, palm. All right, now we do it one time, kind of performance speed. You can follow along with me for that. Ready? Now, what I want you guys to focus on is we're moving to section 2. All right. If I'm moving a little fast with the form, it's because it should be review at this point. If you guys need to spend more time with it, we do still have our form videos up, and we should be posting all of the previous week classes or the video classes online as well, so you can review those as well. All right. So we'll see that again, but we're gonna move on to section 2 for right now. Forward 4-6. Flower dragon riding hook, forearm strike, downward back fist punch, elbow, downward back fist. All right, let's do it again. A little bit slower because that's a lot of movements there. Ready? Scoot up a little bit. Flower dragon riding hook, forearm strike, punch, elbow, dragon riding, downward back fist. Now that roll we were practicing earlier, we're just turning it into an elbow there, right? So we're throwing that inward elbow and hitting with that downward back fist instead of just rolling that downward back fist in. Ready? From that palm strike, flower dragon riding hook, flat-footed cat stance forearm strike, crane stance punch, elbow, dragon riding, downward back fist. All right, so one time performance speed with that. All right, so again, you can see that in a little bit more detail. We have those form videos up. I want you guys to make sure you practice each section 10 times. Now we're going to do section 1 and 2 together. All right, ready? slow. Flower rest. Cookie crane. Nice hand chop. Move down. Palm strike. Oh, I got some slippery grass here. Flower dragon riding. Hook dragon riding. Forearm strike. Punch. Elbow. Downward back fist. Again. Reach. Flower. Pull. Chop. Reach. Dragon riding. Dragon riding. Flat footed extend. Punch. Elbow. Dragon riding. Alright, I'm going to do it facing you once here. Slow first. Alright, and what's performance speed for you? Alright, so, like I said, practice each section 10 times. Try to do the whole thing together at least 5 times. And if you need to see it more, we have our form videos online. Guys, stay safe, stay healthy. Hopefully, you know, this whole situation ends soon. But good job today. Right hand fist, left hand palm, put it together. I'm excited to see you guys in class soon.